Interesting.
And then we moved to a public school after that.
What it do, baby?
Changed my life. I always think about that a lot. We might as well just get started. I always think about that a lot because I know the person I was when I was the kid I was when I was in private school. Like, I was a lot more quiet. Like, I was still funny, like, if you chatted up with me.
Yeah.
But I was, like, pretty quiet, and everyone was, like, really tight-knit there. So, I grew up with the same dudes because I think I went there for, like, 6 years. And then I went to public school, and all of a sudden there was, like, 600 kids in each grade. And, bro, it's great. I remember the first day I went to a public school. It was in middle school. Pinewood, shout out Pinewood. It was 6th grade. First day I walk in, I'm like walking to my locker or something.
Yeah.
And I see, what did I fucking see? I saw someone get pushed against a locker. And then like a little bit later, I saw 2 girls making out. And bro, that shit like shocked my world. I was like, what? I was like, Mom, what did you do? Like, where did you put me? Where did you put me? And
2 girls making out?
Yeah. Bro, 6th grade. And I like, that's a culture shock to me. I'm from private school.
That's a culture shock for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, for real. But like, bro, that shit, it just like changed my life. And then it turned out to really change my life, right? Yeah. I was a whole different person when I was.
South Christian no more, baby. Or...
No.
Wow.
Yeah. Shit's wild.
I did not know that 6th grade was the time you started going to public school.
Yeah. So from I guess my whole life up until 6th grade, I was in private school.
Yeah.
Christian school, yeah. It was completely different.
I bet.
Like, follow every rule. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And then I come to public school, and it's like...
How'd you do that by being, like, so funny?
What do you mean?
Like, were you still clowning
in private school?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot different, yeah. I feel like back then it was a lot more actions. Like, it was more about what I did that was funny, not what I said, you know?
Oh.
So, more like that. Yeah. So it was more like breaking little rules to make people laugh, stuff like that. Whereas when I went to public school, I realized that if I try to do the break the rule game, there's always going to be someone out there that's better at breaking rules than me. Yeah. So I was like, all right, let me kill that. And then I just started to be like the funny guy. I just crack jokes. Yeah.
So talk about that. Why did you lead on humor? Do you just have jokes for days in your brain? Or that you knew that like, all right, this is a strategy for me not to like...
I mean, yeah, like if you want to be real about it, it's because I was fat, right? So it's like, how do I make... For people that don't know, when I graduated high school, I was 300 pounds. I don't know. Did you know that? Did you know I was that big at one point?
No, you're 300.
Yeah, 300. 300.
Why are you looking at him like that?
Anyway. So in middle school, I was probably...
Big body.
I was big in middle school. I don't know how much I weighed, but... Yeah. It's like, yeah, the only way to get people to like you, at least I thought, was to be the funny guy. Yeah. And it's just kind of natural to me anyway. It's not like I forced it. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and I've never really been like a joke teller. Like, I don't think I'm like a joke guy. Yeah. I'm more of like a response guy. Like, someone will do something. Yeah. And then like my rebuttal to that is always funny. Yeah. You know, I'm not one to just be like, so this one time, and then hit him with a punchline.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, no, you're not that guy.
No, I'm not that guy.
You are.
I'm not a stand-up comedian.
And I can never tell if it was like your face. Not saying your face is funny, but like you make like these expressions.
I have expressions, yeah.
Expressions
that always make people
animated laugh. In your face. So I feel like you didn't have to say nothing. You just pull up and just be like ready to laugh.
I just got a funny looking face, bro. Yeah. Say it.
You know what's good, like, and it's just funny, like.
Yeah,
I just remember.
That's always what this was, though. I just like taught myself to be funny. Yeah, and then and I think it worked out too because I was in band in middle school. Yeah, so I had like a little test group of people that weren't cool kids. Yeah, no offense to all my band nerds out there.
To like test and see like
yeah.
So you're
and like not ready. Intimidating. I was the man in band, right? Like as cool as that is, I was the fucking man. So right, and then like I learned how to be really funny. Yeah. I mean, as funny as I am, and then I just learned how to be a conversator. And then people would talk to me because I was funny and I could hold a conversation.
You worked your way up that social ladder.
I worked my way up. Now we at the top.
Wow. High school dynamics, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it was wild too because I felt like I really didn't come into myself until like junior year of high school. Yeah. like up until then I was still like a pretty shy kid, struggling with like social anxiety was big for me. So I always felt like people were looking at me and shit. But then like junior year comes around, and it was the weirdest thing. I just felt like it clicked, and all of a sudden, for some reason, like people started laughing at my jokes more and started making like cooler friends. As whack as that sounds, like it's not even like cooler friends. I just started to make friends. Yeah. Right. Like I had my circle, but I felt more comfortable branching out. Yeah. And then and then all of a sudden I was friends with like mostly everybody. Whoa. Because I wasn't intimidating, and I don't feel like I'm intimidating at all. Yeah, no. So like, yeah, no. And especially at the time, like, not in a bad way, you know? I was a big fat kid, right? So I was like, oh, who's this funny ass fat kid? Like, let me be friends with him, you know? Like, there's no point in starting beef with me. I'm not gonna do nothing, right? Yeah, true. So, yeah. And then I just like everyone knew who I was because I was funny. Yeah. That's your biggest thing. And then it helped my confidence. Obviously. You're just hilarious. I feel like like it wasn't even like the funny fat kid thing for me, at least. You're just like, yo, that dude's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Like just funny. Like I remember going to that basketball game. Like it wasn't because you were big that you took your shirt off and it was funny. It's just that like no one has ever done that. Taking their shirt off and was like, let's go. Right? And it's like hilarious that you did that. Like you're just like I think honestly, bro, I think that's like the biggest thing that I could have done. Cause that gave me confidence. As weird as that is. I bet. I'll tell the story. It's not even much of a story. Forever immortalized after that. Yeah, I took my shirt off at a basketball game during a dance contest against a kid from Caledonia. And it was when I peaked. But like that moment like gave me confidence. Cause I was like walking through the halls and people were like dapping me up that I never knew. Treating me like I was some celebrity. Like I hit the game-winning shot that night. I was like, you basically did, bro. I fucking hit it, bro. I'm clutch. Did. Nah, so it's just like that was like a moment for me. And then people knew who I was because of that. Yeah. And then I did it again. And then it was just a wrap from there, bro. And then I think that's like a moment, like subconsciously I realized that if I just do whatever I think is funny and just be myself, that people like me. Yeah. So that's like, I think that broke the anxiety for me. Which is funny. Yeah. So moral of the story is if you have anxiety, just take off your shirt in public. Yeah, you beat it. Yeah. Going back to that too, I feel like Kentwood is like a weird area anyway, and like a weird school system anyway. Like people always ask me like, was it like how would you? And maybe I just don't know, but like I didn't really feel like we had like a hierarchy. I feel like bro. People always tell me about like their school had cliques and all this stuff. I was like, it wasn't really like that. It wasn't really like that. But people assume that EK was like that all the time. Like, nah, bro. Like, it's like if you were cool, like you could be friends with anybody. If you had a clique, you probably were corny. For real. Like that's the only people you talk to. Like people probably were just like, bro, what? Like you're probably like the band kids, or the kids that like. Yeah. It really like there's really no cliques. At least when we went there, it could be different now, but yeah. Like it was just like people were just cool. Exactly. Everyone was just cool with each other. Everyone was just cool, like, and like. I never felt that I was like one of the cool kids at all. I think I was like pretty low on the social ladder. But like again, like just like if there was a social ladder, I was pretty low on it. But also like it wasn't like there wasn't anyone I couldn't talk to or anyone I couldn't hang out with or things I did not get invited to. Like or I wouldn't know. They just didn't invite me. Right? But like for the most part, it always seemed that like that like I was cool with everybody. One thing that was weird though, if you had even a little ounce of clout, right? You held weight. It shit held so much weight. Yeah. I remember like there's still people to this day that I'll dap up in public that I don't even know their names, but just because when they get and like they know like, and it started then and it continues now, and I'm like I still don't know your name, bro. Yeah, but it's not even your fault, bro. Because like you know them. You know, you recognize the face. Yeah. It's not your fault that you don't remember the name. You know? So it's like, I don't know your name, but I know that we're cool. So I'm going to dap you up. Yeah, but like, how are we cool? I don't know your name. Yeah, it's tough. But you're right. Like, it's just this weird. Yeah, I just remember, like, because my first 2 years in school, for example, like in high school at least, like, I did global tech. So I did this computer thing. So I completely did not hang out with anybody. Yeah. That was like. Yeah, that was like its own wing, right? Like if you were in global tech, you didn't leave the wing, right? Yeah. So, but I knew people
outside of Global Tech.
Yeah.
And they always used to ask me, like, bro, what are you doing? Like, and maybe I was, like, cool and, like, maybe a little popular. And then they're just like, yo, Vince, you're just, like, ruining your social status. And I didn't even recognize it. But I didn't even care. Dweeb. They just told me that, like, yo, you get extra credits. And you don't have to do all much work your junior, senior year. And I was sold because I was not trying to be at school. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, y'all keep doing regular classes. Like,
I'm going to take art senior year.
Yeah. That's what I did.
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't, because I didn't do Global Tech or like any of that. Yeah. And I was in band. Shout out band. But
what instrument did you play in band?
Saxophone.
You played a sax.
Yeah, bro. Played
medley. Well, there's so much things, so many things about you that you keep so close.
Yeah, I never really advertised that I was in band.
You know, times like, we used to come and hang out in your basement. You never brought up saxophone. You never brought up sister. like you completely like.
Yeah.
But also like that's not all you. Like
you know what it is.
I never asked.
I was gonna say I was thinking about that a lot actually. I don't know when I was thinking about this, but I think that because I'm such a good listener,
like you're
bro,
an only child.
Chill.
You almost only act like it's one just you.
I was adopted, bro. But I really think that like because I'm a good listener and I actually like I enjoy listening.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't really know a whole lot about me because I'm always listening. Yeah. And responding.
Yeah, you're not aggressing.
Like I'll have a conversation with you and we'll talk, but I really feel like I really am the one bringing up a topic. You know?
You just rebuttal.
So like I think a lot of people would say that they didn't know I had a sister for real. Or like they didn't know I had two brothers.
Listen to this and they'd be like, you have a sister and two brothers, bro?
Yeah.
And you never said anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can relate to that because a lot of people don't know that Maddie's my twin.
Really?
I don't know people even know I am a twin. So like,
they just think she's like a sibling.
They
don't even know that she exists.
If she exists.
Yeah.
And vice versa. I remember like it was like junior year or something. And I picked my sister up, and people were like, "Hey, look at you, bro!" I'm like, that's my sister, bro. Chill. I was like, that's my twin sister. He was like, hell no. That's your sister? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, stop being weird.
That's funny.
Because we're going to have some problems.
I thought you were bagging your sister.
Yeah, it's so weird. But, like, so I do can kind of relate, especially when you're, like, an individual. Mm-hmm. Right? Like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
And lucky for you, like, I'm not trying to throw shade on your brother, but, like, no one left a big name for you where you had to fill into. Like, you left the name. It's not like your brothers, like, left.
Yeah, that's true.
Huge responsibilities, then you're like, all my brothers are cool. I gotta live up to this.
That's because Sean obviously didn't go to my high school, and then Jake didn't like break out of his shyness until college.
Yeah,
so it was just kind of like on my own.
You made the name.
Yeah,
that's why I think another reason why people probably think you're just you.
It's like I'm my only child for real.
You just kind of act like just you. Not a bad thing. I know you love your siblings, whatever. But it's interesting.
Isn't it funny to think about how important that shit was back in high school?
That was your world.
That was all that mattered. And now that we're like 5 or 6 years removed, like damn, that doesn't matter at all.
And then
I keep up to date with like 10 of those people.
And I feel so old because I'm seeing like kids walk from school every day, but like at the same time, like I remember when I was 18. Thinking I was grown.
I feel like it was a year ago.
Feeling like I was so grown. I remember being 16 thinking that I knew everything. Yeah. And now I'm one of these old motherfuckers and like, you don't know anything. And these young people like, yeah, bro, I know. And I was like, no, I know how you feel.
Yeah.
You know how I feel.
But it's funny because at that age, you're not trying to hear anything.
No, bro, nothing.
Like, you don't know what I'm... Nah.
No, you don't know anything.
Nah. It's interesting. I feel like that's a dynamic that's just always going to be around.
Yeah.
Like, kids are always going to assume that parents don't know anything.
Exactly, anything.
It's like what Tillman was saying when he was on. He was like... He didn't realize how much his parents knew until he became a parent. Yeah. And then went to them for advice all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he was saying. I think that's like true advice. Like me and you don't even have kids, but we already can notice that. Like, when we were young, we were so naive.
Oh, so naive.
That was a big voice crack. Yeah. Just like when you're young, you're so naive, and then this is like the universal realization.
It hits you.
That you don't know shit.
It hits you. It hit me at like...
I'm still realizing it, bro.
Yeah, it definitely...
Certain things I feel like I know.
I think the point of not being able to go back, right? Like, after a certain age, you hit like adulthood. So like, anywhere from like 16 to 20, you can like you can still kind of...
You can change your life.
Like, you can still be like, I'm only 17.
Yeah. Right?
You can like have escape. When you're like 22, 23...
No excuses.
You're not getting your stride. Like You're almost at 30. Like, not close, but like almost. So it's like now, like the game is differently, right? Is being played different, and it's like so funny, like how you can't go back and you don't want to go back. Mm-hmm. Like you get into your adulthood, you're like, oh yeah, like I don't want to be 16 again, ever again. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you're like, oh wow, like I miss being 16, like
being able to come home and just play Call of Duty.
No responsibilities, right? And then now you have a lot of responsibility, and like that fast track to me is crazy. Yeah, of like how you can go from, and then even people. Imagine all the people that we know that got married and started having kids right after school. Like,
check her walk.
Right, so like you're not judging, like do what you do, but it is like
then your life really changes.
Now your life really changes because now you're going from your parents' basement, for example, to your own house, to them being married, committed to something, and you've never been committed to anything longer.
Than 4 years, like
than like your 4
college.
Years, your college, which you were barely committed to. You just did it to get a degree. Yeah, like you haven't been committed to anything. Yeah, right. So
it's crazy, bro. And what's crazy about those people is like no shade, but
those people
you're learning as you go. Like not only are you like committing to something serious for the first time, but like you're 20 years old. You don't even know like what you're like.
Exactly.
And you got to bring in someone else to your world.
Scary. It's so scary. And I wonder if it's just like a Midwest mindset.
Probably.
Because to me, it's like you're finally an adult.
We breed around here.
We do.
I've noticed that. Like Midwest is like breeding.
It's all family.
Like it's all about family. And then out west, it seems like out west is like entrepreneurs. Like you don't really worry about settling down until like 30 because you're trying to build your business or be an actor, you know, skyrocket professionally. And then I feel like East Coast is all about like hustling. Like to me, when I think of East Coast, I think of like starting as like the coffee guy or the coffee person and then climbing your way up. That's like what I think of East Coast as. West Coast is to me is like entrepreneurs. And then East is like hustling, grinding to the top. And then the Midwest is just like, your goal is to be a parent. For real, that's like what it is. Like you go to the Midwest to settle down. You know what I'm saying?
No, you really do.
I think that's what it is.
I think that's about right. Yeah. I would argue, but I agree with the hustling thing. Cause like
with the East Coast?
Yeah, because I would
obviously
say,
you have New York City. So.
Right. Because I would say more businessy in East Coast, like New York. Yeah. But I'll use the word hustle. I agree with that. First, entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship as a whole is a really big word. But like, it means a lot, and the different types of entrepreneurship that goes on the West Coast, and for what I agree with you on, right? Because like you have the shop, the retail business, but then you also have like Uber. Yeah. And that's like entrepreneurship.
That's like out west.
So and then like
that's what I'm saying. Where like to me the East is like get your degree. Go out east and try to get to the top of the company. Yeah. Or like the West is like, don't go to college. Like, let's try to build a business. Yeah. And then the Midwest is like, let's get married at 20.
Then get married and have babies.
Get married before you graduate. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is. It's so interesting. Yeah. And like what I've came to terms with is like as much as I want to be successful and do the thing, it must be that same drive for people who want to build families. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing. Or they're just picking.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, as good as you want to be as a business person, a parent wants to be that good of a parent.
Exactly.
You know?
And build a family.
Especially because, like, if you have two kids really quick, then you're a parent full time. Yeah. Either you're a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home father, or you're paying the babysitter, you know, to do their thing.
And I do think a lot of people don't want to work, so, like, they hit them kids real quick.
Yeah. I feel bad about that too, especially like with my mom. I don't know if she's listening. Sorry, Mom. Yeah. But like because my mom was a stay-at-home mom, so because she spent like I was the last one, so she's probably spent like 30 years of her life being a mom. Yeah. Like or a mom in terms of like the kids live at home and I take care of them. Yeah. That now that everyone's kind of grown up and gone. Yeah. It's like now what, you know? Like now I'm trying to get my mom to like remember those hobbies she used to have before. Like she used to paint and she used to do like woodworking. So now it's all about like trying to get that passion back, right? Yeah. Because now the kids are gone. Like, what do you do? Like you used to wake up and make breakfast, and then we'd watch cartoons, and then you take us out. You know what I mean? So it's like now the kids are gone. Now what?
Wow.
You know.
That is so. My mom worked, so it was different. But like that is interesting. Like that is like that is very.
It's like the danger of being a stay-at-home parent. It's like, what do you do afterwards?
And it's not even mom or dad, just whoever stay at home, right?
It's just
like,
whoever.
How do you find purpose beyond that?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like I feel like the cool thing is just like seeing what you created with your kids.
Yeah.
And like that's really cool to see. But then again, it's like, well, what happens and what age you are? Because a lot of people are having kids young. So if you have
if you have a kid at 30
before you're 30,
yeah,
like by the time
50,
before you're 25,
yeah,
dude, by the time you're 50, your kids are grown, like big grown.
And 50, you can like you still feel the legs at 50.
Exactly. I mean? So then it's like now you have to find. So I think it's very important for that stay-at-home parent to start like picking up the next thing, as their kids are getting older, right? Like instead of waiting and then trying to scramble, or they might just be tired
and just chill. Yeah,
and see like, yo, because like I give a lot of credit to like especially moms, like they put work in. Like this is seeing it like all the time. It's just like a mom has to be a wife, a mom. And God forbid she has her own business or she works. Yeah. Like she has 3 jobs going on all the time. And it's like the pressure is 100% for women. I feel like is way different. Yeah. Than for dudes.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that doesn't get enough shine is the pressures of being a parent psychologically. Like let's say you have a short temper, and if you're not careful, you're gonna pass that off to your kid. You know. Or like if you have a lack of motivation, like if you're not careful, you're passing it off to your kid. Exactly. Right. So there's a whole lot of pressure on a parent to be as perfect as possible. Exactly. Because no matter what you do, or I guess whatever you do is going to rub off on your kid. Yeah. I'm a big like nurture versus nature. I'm a big like nurture. Yeah. So I'm a big like your environment determines who you are. So to me, like the way I act is going to kind of like trickle down to the way my kids act. Right. So like if I'm a stay-at-home parent and they see the way I am 80% of the day, it's like the way I am is who they're probably going to be.
They're going to soak up.
Or they're going to pick up those habits. Yeah. So it's like the pressures psychologically of shaping. You're like shaping someone's brain.
2 things I'm scared of.
Crazy.
In life. Heights, right? And kids.
Yeah. For real. Seriously. Those are 2 big fears.
They're my biggest fears.
No spiders?
No.
I don't play around with spiders.
Like, do I love spiders? No. But am I scared of them? No. But I'm super scared of like... It's pressure. High, but it's also like being super scared of like raising a kid or raising kids. And like for someone like me who's like so driven, like I'm also like worried about me just picking the thing that I want all the time. Like don't make me choose. Yeah. Like did you ever take the Enneagram thing or no?
I did take it.
What type are you? Shit. I'm curious. So I'm a type 3.
I think I screenshotted it.
So I'm a type 3, so we're super ambitious. So for me it's like I don't want to bulldoze through my kids as I'm like chasing my thing. So for me, but also time I don't want to miss out on not having a family because I cared about something that's tangible but I can't take with me. Okay. Right?
I think it was 2.3.
You're 2
I don't remember. I'd have to check. I thought I screenshotted it, but I guess I didn't.
You're 2 3.
I think.
Did you do the email thing or no? Did you send your email or
no? You just saw. I think it was like 2W3.
Yep, you're 2 3.
Think. I didn't feel like it was like perfectly right though, because it like the way it made it sound is that I'm like super giving and super caring, and I know that sometimes I can be selfish. So I feel like,
but I don't think a selfish person will realize they're selfish, bro.
No,
you're selfish. You won't realize.
Yeah,
someone has to tell you that.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Look at it more like as not. So Liz is a type 2, right? Like you are a helper, a supporter. You know how to like support and aid to get things done, but also being 3, like a type 3, you're able to kind of see the bigger picture.
Is that what the wing 3 means? Is that like I'm subgenre of a type 3? Is that what that means?
Like yeah, like,
I didn't really. Yeah,
so everyone's like, so you're 2. So I'm a 3 wing 4.
Okay. Right? So that means like you're a 3. Yeah. But part of you's a 4.
Yes, I'm a main. My main thing's a 3, but I have 4 tendencies. Okay. So your thing's a main. Okay. 2. Yeah. So like type 3 is like super ambitious, like workaholics. It's like we pick, and you probably can already tell. You know, you have good context on me. Like we pick a lot of things over other things, like
a lot of sacrifices and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. So like. And then, but also that's the cool stuff about it. But like the bad things, like there's imposter syndrome. Like you feel like you're not good enough. You have moments in life where like the pressures of being the best gets to you, or like some of the things that I struggle with a lot too is like not feeling like I'm successful. Like this crazy like mental game. Yeah. That I play all the time being a type 3, and everyone has their own thing, right? Like type 2s like overthink a lot about a lot of things. Be like, oh, like is this right? Like is this right? Did I do this wrong? Like, and it's like a 3 will never think that way. Like
3 will just go.
Do you ask me a question like, well, yeah, bro? Yeah. And you be like,
that's funny too, because we've had conversations like that. Yeah. Where I've hit you up like, yo, should I do this? And you're just like, obviously. Yeah. It's not even a question. Yeah. Okay.
I'm a 3, so like we're also solution based. Like we're like. And I'm naturally that kind of person too. Okay. So it's like, but also the bad thing is that like, if you're actually trying to have a conversation with me and just want me to listen, a lot of times I'm throwing you answers and you might not want answers. Like, you might just want someone to listen to you. So like for example, like that's why a lot of people call me when they want answers. But you don't talk to me if you don't want answers.
Yeah. Like you're not the person to vent to. That's what you're saying?
Because I'm going to try to give you the solution to feel better. Yeah. And some people
just want to vent.
They want to vent. And just have someone listen to them. Yeah. And like, don't call me bro. Because like, you're like, well, I don't like being overweight. Well, I'm going to tell you to work out. Well, I don't like being poor. I'm going to tell you to go do something to make some money. Yeah, like, I'm not going to like listen to it. Right? So I'm working on that. But like, it's cool, yo. So like, Enneagram is dope.
Enneagram's crazy. I feel like I needed to take more than one just to make sure. You know?
Well, yeah, take it again. Like,
and take it again, or like a different website or something.
Yeah, you can just start researching it too, because like you have your Myers-Briggs. So I'm an ENFP, and I'm a 3 ring.
I think I took that in psychology class in high school. Yeah, I think.
So like you start like.
Yeah, I know there's like a bunch of different type of personality tests, stuff like that.
Yeah, like you start taking it, and then if it's accurate, it'll start like freaking you out, like on some weird stuff. Like, I'm gonna read you some type 3 stuff that freaks me out.
That like is true.
And a type 2 thing, yeah.
Okay.
It's like true for me, and like you can like, so like for example, like this is like funny memes and stuff. So this is one that's funny, like, and this is you, like Enneagram type 2, like getting coffee for literally everyone. That was one of the ones. Yeah. I don't think this is much like you, but like other type 2, hugs and tears, informally counseling your friends. Can I pet your dog? When someone says thank you, like, have you eaten? Like, a 3, someone who's like really aware about other people and harmonizing.
A 3 or a 2?
I mean a 2.
A 2.
Like harmonizing, make sure people feel good. Like even like your comment about being a rebuttal, like you're like the harmonize, like, yeah, right. Type 3 is like a day off, or at least trying to have a day off. Like that's me. Like, phone call or text to pep talk to your friends. Like I do that all the time. A captive audience. We feed off other people's energies. Completely crossed off the do list. Yeah, in my brain I always have like.
You are like that?
Yeah, like. Yeah, like all the time. Another favorite podcast. Like we like click on to things really quickly and absorb what we can. But like, coolio stuff like that. But I think going back to.
I mean, I feel like that helps you like tailor. Like the way you approach things, if you know who you are, you know. Like for me, I know that I get distracted easy. Yeah. So like when I'm at my most productive is when my phone's in another room and like the computer's off and I'm working. Yeah. Right. Or if I'm amidst, for some reason, if I'm around chaos, I feel really productive. Like, same. Like, I can do work in a library, but like a coffee shop where people are talking, music's loud, like that's like my place.
I can't do work when it's quiet.
Yeah. I can, I don't know. Disrupt. My mind definitely wanders, but if I have like a podcast or something in my ear, I'll be all right. But yeah, I definitely prefer like just no headphones and just taking in the environment in like a coffee shop. That's like, you gotta need like that's where I get shit done.
Like, cause like for me, it's like if that's not going on, I'm always looking for something to do. My hands will like focus my attention somewhere, like, cause it's quiet. Like, so like for me, it's like, oh, I have to like. It needs to be loud, and I also need to be like listening to Sauce Walker.
Should we get into that?
Yeah, some music,
bro. All right. So you sent me that. It was like Friday, and you sent me one of the Sauce Walker songs off that album, and I was like, okay, this shit is crazy. Let me peep this project. I'd never heard of him, or at least I don't remember him. And then I'd never like checked a project before, and with the name and the cover art, I was like, all right, this gonna be some street shit. Like, let's bump.
Yeah.
Turned it on at the gym, and I was like 2 songs in, and I was like, dude, this dude's rapping his ass off.
Yeah.
Wow, yo, that. Okay.
Yo, flow.
He might be one selection. Of the best. Oh, those beats are amazing. I don't know who his producer is.
Was that Will Kenny on some of them? I don't know.
Those beats were incredible, bro. Those beats were so good.
Okay, your beat selection, your samples.
Bro, the way he was like, all right, so he's like a street rapper, I can tell.
Yeah.
But he's a storyteller, and I've never heard that before. Mm-hmm. The way he was like painting pictures throughout the entire song, but still like making it dope, and I felt like I was listening to some street shit. Like,
and it was like that high energy but slow rap. How do you do that?
It
feels like he's coming with crazy intensity, which he is.
Yeah.
But he's like doing it slow enough that you can catch it.
Yeah, and he's painting pictures.
So many pictures.
Meanwhile, I feel like I don't know how to explain it. I've never heard someone rap like this before. Like he's able to, like you said, keep that energy, that tempo.
Yeah.
But still paint a picture. And the beats are crazy. Dude, it might be one of my favorite albums so far this year.
Bro, so far this year, like,
I'm real into it.
Bro, so much good music.
The closer track was crazy.
Yeah.
The song with Boosie that you sent me, the song after the song with Boosie. Oh, man. Yeah, bro, the beats were perfect the way he was riding them. He was telling these stories. Yeah, big pause. I felt like whatever he was talking about, I felt like I was involved in it because I understood what he was saying. Yeah,
you were there.
That was crazy. That album's insane. For anyone that hasn't checked it out, Sauce Walka dropped the album on Friday. And it's amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm some big fan of Sauce Walka.
Had you heard of him before?
Yeah. So like before the album, like I've seen him do like trolling stuff on the internet. Like he'll be like saying like Drake stole my flow, or like, or something like that. Okay, like this like trolling to be funny, but also to get attention. Yeah. So I remember like this must have been like 3 years ago or 4 years ago at the time. He did some crazy like kind of like this person stole this. I invented this. I invented sauce. I invented swag. Right, like all this stuff, which is like he might not be lying because like
you're not Soulja Boy. You didn't invent swag.
So like I listened to a lot of his old music and like he was talking about like Balenciagas and like all this stuff, and this is like before like now. So like maybe
he really feels that way.
He might feel that way. Like was he really that on? Who really knows? But anyway, I remember that and catching a drift of him and being like, okay, like he looks like a troller, so I'm not really down for his music. And that was like my first like.
Okay. Do you remember how long ago this was?
This was like 3 years ago.
Okay. Damn, he's been around for a while.
He's been around for a minute. So, but the song was like straight, like. But I do remember not liking the song that much. I remember being like, it's straight. It's okay. Right?
Yeah.
Then I was on Apple Music and I meant to type in like Waka Flocka. Right? Because I want to hear like Hard in Pink. I hadn't heard in a minute. I was like, dun. Right? But then like I saw Sauce Walka on the bottom and I was like, click. I was like, is this who I think it is?
Yeah.
And he had a new album out. And I just like clicked on a random song and I was like, wait a minute. It was hard.
Yeah. So
I've been saying to like everybody, like, bro, you gotta listen to this, bro. This is hard, bro.
That shit is hard. Some of the he's not a punchline rapper, I don't feel like. But he had a few punchlines. I was like, yeah. He's talking about his girl looking through his phone and he was like, that's some freshman boy shit. I'm not a red shirt.
Yeah. Bro.
He had a few punchlines. I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head, but some of them were crazy.
It's just like a vibe he does, yo. It was like...
he's nice. He's real nice.
Do you listen to Port of Miami too?
Rick Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have like 2 or 3 songs left to get through.
Did you like it or not really?
I enjoyed it, yeah. I was in the wrong place. I started listening to it while I was working out. And so I was in the wrong place to listen to it, so that's why I turned it off.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a chance. It'll probably be what I listen to while I edit this.
It's pretty good.
Because I thought, based on the singles he dropped, I thought it was going to be like workout music.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like he's on his preachy shit. So,
yeah. That's a really good.
But like what I heard, I liked, but I was just in the wrong place to listen to it.
I like that project a lot. That was a good one.
I knew he was going to drop something crazy. Yeah. Because those 2 singles he dropped were nice.
You heard the Trippie Redd project?
No.
That one.
I don't check for Trippie Redd like that.
Yo, check it. So
you, Tillman, everyone tells me I need to listen to Trippie.
This is my thing about Trippie Redd, yo. Like, all right, Trippie Redd's manager's team. If you ever listened to this podcast, stop making this boy look like
That's why I don't listen to him.
So that make him look weird.
That's why I don't listen to him.
Right? Like
make him look like a weirdo.
His vibe, his presence, right? Which I'm not trying to like typecast. That's who he is. That's who he is.
Yeah.
But like he's actually like one of these young guys who's really talented at making music. When we're talking about hooks and like bar, he has them.
Like, I heard his songs. Like it's not Topanga, you can't deny it. The song with Travis.
Like he has hooks and he has songs, but the way they place him is like he gets lost in all the other stuff.
Yeah, and like that beef with 6ix9ine.
Yeah, it was
6 months ago. It's like that type of stuff just like put me off. I was like, I don't really.
Yeah, bro. Like you are talented. Like keep being talented. Yeah. Right. Like keep dropping really good music. But his project is really good, and he shows his versatility in that project too.
Okay. Is he rapping a bit or is he singing like the whole time?
Rapping, singing. He has a couple like I think your pop songs obviously because he signed a label, but like those are so cool to hear him like just test to like can he get like a Skrillex on the track or
he has something like that.
He has some. I think he do some electronic vibes.
Interesting.
But like so that project was really good too.
Okay. What else? There was one more. Oh, I finally got around to the Big Crit album you were talking about. Oof. I really enjoyed that.
That was so good.
And then Lil TJ dropped. Do you listen to Lil TJ? I think it's like an EP. It's like 6 songs.
Is it good?
It is good. He's on the sing wave. Like,
okay.
He sounds a lot like A Boogie. They're both from New York. He sounds a lot like A Boogie.
Really?
Yeah. So I was listening to this and I was thinking about this while I was working out when I was thinking about this. Mm-hmm. But I feel like Speaker Knockers. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
All right.
The young goat. I feel like he ushered in an entire wave of rap, and it doesn't get talked about. Like, to me, without Speaker Knockers, we wouldn't have gotten, I don't want to say Travis, but like the sing rap from the streets. That's what Speaker Knockers represents to me. So like Polo G, A Boogie with the Hoodie, like P&B Rock.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like the wave of like singing about trapping or like gangbang and shit like that. I feel like Speaker Knockers ushered that whole shit in, right? I think Speaker Knockers took what Drake did, like Drake was singing and rapping about whatever, and put it into the street.
The street contact.
And now A Boogie's popping. A Boogie, I feel like he was big inspired by Speaker Knockers. I don't know if he is, but when I hear it, it's the Speaker Knockers. But like Lil TJ, A Boogie, all these dudes that are singing and rapping, Polo G.
Yeah.
I feel like Speaker Knockers, obviously because he's not around anymore, unfortunately, he won't get that credit.
Yeah.
But when I listen to his music and I listen to where rap's at right now, I feel like like he's the reason like Roddy Ricch is around and Polo G and NBA YoungBoy, like this wave of singing and like singing drill rap is interesting. I think he ushered that in. And unfortunately, we'll never really know unless these artists come out and talk about their inspirations. But
no, I think I can get down with that. Because I think he definitely was somebody who like popularized it to a point where like people can just take it and run with it because like R.I.P. But
there's like hear his songs. Yeah. And then it's like where most of rap is at right now.
Exactly.
It was like like without him, like is Lil Baby around without him?
If he never dropped, that's crazy.
I mean, I think someone like Lil Baby's definitely more inspired by Young Thug, but
like a Gunna.
Yeah, or like when I hear like Polo G, like I said, or NBA YoungBoy, A Boogie, exactly. I hear Speaker Knockers.
Yeah. It's the Speaker Knockers. Yo,
man, he's gone too soon, man. That dude has so much potential. So much potential.
Also
made his own beats too.
He did.
Go ahead.
Boss.
I haven't listened to it. I know it's there. It's ready for me.
Hard.
He's good. He just dropped 4 months ago. What's he doing dropping an EP? He's wilding right now. He's working.
Bro. He just had it.
Man's motivated from the studio sessions, I guess.
Cole said you want it, you gotta go grab it.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. Is it good though?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. I do like me. I think that was one of the first artists me and you ever connected on.
Yeah.
Because I played like Night Job or something off that old project. I don't even remember the name of it. And then you were like, "Oh shit!" Like you listen to him, and I was like, "You listen to Boss?" Then
I listen to Boss. Right?
The rest is history.
I listen to music, like No, but yeah, Boss's project is good too. But Sauce Walker right now is my favorite.
Yeah, that album's been on repeat for me. I'm in love with it, bro.
There's also another guy who's like, Aaron Lockhart put me onto him. His name is OG Swagger Dick.
Swagger Dick?
Yeah, OG Swagger Dick.
OG and like, Swagger Dick. We're like, running out of names, huh?
Right? So, ignorant. But he makes good music.
Is this along the same lines? Or what?
Yeah. What type of Sauce Walker?
Yeah.
No, he's like, imagine someone who like can actually rap, but is completely trolling the whole time.
Okay.
But then like low key like can rap. Like
Lil Dicky? Like funny rap? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like a Lil Dicky but a black guy.
Okay. Still being funny though? Like trying to be funny?
Still kind of be funny, but like actually rapping.
Okay.
Like that's how I kind of.
So taking it more serious than like Lil Dicky does?
A little more serious, or just more about different kind of humor, maybe. Okay. Like obviously Lil Dicky's limited what he can say. I do. Yeah. So like for
unless
him,
he gets Chris Brown on a song.
Like, and this is obviously I'm not trying to like throw whatever. But he has a line that he was like, some of my friends are in jail and some of my friends are gay. That was like one of his lines. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, what?
That's just what he said?
Yeah, but then like, it's the same reaction. Right? It's like that, damn. Mm. Like the same thing, like you're somewhere in jail.
So you could take it serious or you could laugh about it. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, okay. Right? So it's just funny because it's like, yo, that's random actually like so random.
Yeah.
But like it's kind of like
funny at the same time. Yeah.
It's just like, what are you talking about, bro?
Okay.
But like bars.
Okay.
Like the way he makes it work. Okay. Like he has a song on his.
So like project. Tyler kind of. Because you could tell sometimes Tyler's trolling.
Yeah, imagine like Tyler's freestyles. This guy actually makes some of the songs.
The Flex freestyle.
Like yeah. Like there's a song called like
OG Swagger Dick. I don't know if I'd ever say that out loud.
It's so weird, bro. Like he makes weird music. But he's been like kind of popping for a minute now. But like, yeah, like he dropped it August 9th. His song called London on there, which I feel like is just like, here, we can play a little before we get sued. It's like,
what's that cover art? It looks goofy. That's funny. Sound like some like.
Oh yeah.
He's flowing. Okay. So like that, except sometimes he's being funny.
But yeah, he's like get funny. Okay. It is Eric Andre like.
I like that flow.
Just like hosting the whole album too.
Oh really?
So you right now is on some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
he's flowing. Okay, yeah, that's cool. He's like, little Yachty, I need me a boat.
Yeah,
that's hot.
Funny, and he has like a song called College. This is funny. It's just like funny stuff. Like someone is in their bag. Someone that's in like
someone who can really rap.
Rap, but like
I feel like Lil Dicky can really rap.
Yeah, but it's like
if he wanted to.
But yeah, if they want to. But like someone's in their closet is dropping tracks
just to be funny.
Just to like do it.
Yeah,
because like no one else is. So like, but he actually can rap. So
I feel like
his project was really good.
There's a rapper that right when you said that came to my mind, like someone just being funny.
Who could actually rap?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna remember him. I don't know. Whatever. Someone came to my mind when you said that.
Oh, you mean the Zach Fox?
Not Zach Fox, but did you watch the thing on Kenny Beats?
Yeah.
That shit is so funny, yo. That shit is so funny.
That Mike's hilarious.
Oh my god, that show. I wish he did more funny stuff, but otherwise that show is actually really dope.
Yo, that beat show is crazy.
Yeah.
He just had Denzel Curry on it.
Really? That'd be a good ass episode.
Denzel went off.
Of course he did.
Like
he's dope.
He's really dope. I think Vince Staples is still one of my favorite.
I watched that one. That one was funny. Vince seems like a funny dude.
He's hilarious, bro. They call him the police, and I'm like, literally, bro. Like
they call Vince the police.
No, Vince kept calling him.
Oh, okay.
He's a police.
Yeah.
And like literally, bro, you see on this dude's Twitter and like comments is like,
everyone's calling him police.
Police, yeah.
Oh no.
And like this one, like remember, like they're like, "Well, Kenny's white." Remember that on Twitter and stuff? Yeah.
Everyone was like really surprised.
Yeah.
It's like when everyone found out Murder Beats was white.
Yeah, like what?
It was like, huh? Yeah.
White?
I feel like we need to talk about. Did you see that top 50 list? By the hip hop podcast?
Yeah. They put Joe Budden at number 3.
Bro, what? First of all, I want to say this. I'm not about to sit here and act like putting together a top 50 is easy. Yeah. Right? Like, that is actually tough to do. Yeah. So, props. My only beef is that, in what world is Joe Budden a top 3 rapper, bro?
Bro, I don't know.
He can rap. Joe is a great lyricist, and he's extremely talented. Yeah. But what? He could be on the list. Yeah. I'll put him in the top 50.
He's put in top 3, bro.
He's not no top 3 rapper. What? I took a screenshot of the list because there was a lot that I had a problem with. First of all,
yeah, tell me that list. I remember seeing it. I didn't screenshot it though.
I felt like some of these we could have argued about. So, Styles P is up there, which is not true. Fabulous is up there. Is not in the top 10. Fab is a great rapper, not the top 10 for me. Jadakiss is not a top 10 rapper.
What? You don't put Jadakiss or Fabulous in top 10?
And you would put both of them in the top 10?
Fab?
For real?
And Jadakiss?
They're cold, but nah. No. Okay. Let me read some names that are after them. Okay. After Fab and Jadakiss, Biggie. I mean, I could stop right there. First of all, Tupac is after him. Rakim, Andre 3000. Who else? Common was after them. Eminem, Cool G Rap, Mos Def, Raekwon. I feel like I'd put all those rappers above Fab and Jadakiss.
I feel like too.
You know?
That's a messed up list.
I think Fab and Jadakiss are on the top 50 for sure, but they're not top 10 rappers.
Jadakiss is hard, bro.
Yeah. Jadakiss is cold, but to me it's like I was listening to Anthony Fantano's take on this. He was saying that like you can't make the top 10 if you don't have a classic project, right? Like, that's fair. How are you a classic rapper if you don't have a classic album? Yeah, you know. And I was like, that's true because I love Jadakiss, but I don't like if someone asked me to put together a list of classic albums, I don't think I'd put any of his up there. Yeah, the same way I feel about Fab.
Exactly.
You know. But yeah, Eminem was 28, and I think we've made it pretty clear on the show we don't really like Eminem. Yeah. But I think everyone's got to acknowledge he's top 15 at least.
You think?
Like skill-wise?
No.
No? Nah. Where would you put M?
49.
Get the fuck out of here. You lying.
Seriously, bro.
Bro, you know that he can probably rap better than anyone else.
He can rap, but like a lot of people can rap, bro.
Of course, a lot of people can.
Where he's a genius at, bro, is like his marketing. Yeah.
But he can rap, bro.
He can rap.
He's a top 15. In my opinion. Like,
I mean, like,
think about the skill that he brings to the table,
though, bro? Is he really though top 15?
Yes, bro.
Man, I'm just hating on M, bro.
We don't like him. Maybe I'm just but I still can admit that he's a hater. I think you are, bro. All right, but I think we both.
I'll concede and put him on top 15.
I don't know. I just think we both made it clear we don't like him. Yeah. But just like his skill, I just feel like puts him up there regardless. His skill,
other people love him. Like, we got to throw outside.
Yeah, cultural impact does have to play a little bit into it.
Yeah, outside of personal feelings, I think he's top 15,
100%. Kendrick was number 10. I think it's too soon, in my opinion.
Kendrick is scaring me. He might turn into an M. I'm so scared. I hope he doesn't. I hope he does not do what M did.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm not on Kendrick, it too much because he's dropped 4 projects, and I think Damn is the worst so far. But it just happens to be the most recent. Yeah. So I don't think he's trending down by any means. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's too soon to be putting him top 10.
But well, he's really good. He made a lot of impact in a short amount of projects, and like
he's definitely top 20 for me. But I think top 10 is a little too.
But soon. His features are weirding me out.
Lately, did you hear what feature he was on a music video like 3 days? Yeah, sir.
Right?
I didn't like his feature on that song.
He's reminding me of like how M does features. It's just like this really crazy rap, dark, weird voice stuff.
Sometimes.
And it's like,
sometimes Hoodie, Kendrick does that voice stuff.
You want that Hoodie? Like, you been hanging out with M, bro? Stop.
I hope not.
Stop
I hope not. I hope not. What else? Pusha T is 13.
Pusha T is hard, bro.
He is not no 13.
Bro, he might be 13, bro.
What the fuck? Bro, what?
Pusha?
Yes. Yes.
I put the numbers on the board, Pusha.
You're gonna put him in the top.
The only rapper that could have ended Drake.
Like that's some big accomplishment,
bro. Meek Mill couldn't do it, and we all love Meek. Everyone loves Meek.
I just think 13 is high.
Everyone loved Meek and was like, I don't know Meek, bro. Drake's kind of hot. Like that's literally what happened.
Yeah, but
Drake. No, listen.
In my opinion, if Meek would have tried, he would have won the beef.
I think he did try, bro.
I don't know. I feel like if you listen to that rebuttal, like it wasn't even.
He could have had a better rebuttal, but he couldn't, bro. He didn't have it in him. Cause like, listen, like,
I don't know.
When Pusha came at Drake, everyone was like,
everyone knew right away that Pusha won, instantly.
But like, no one else could have done it other than Pusha, bro. Like the way he just like, the way he just like. Yeah, the way he puts things together.
Yeah, but
bro, Pusha,
you're putting him on the top 15.
Yeah, I think he's top 15.
Really?
And influence. Remember, what's his group called before he became Pusha with his brother?
Yeah.
Clue. What's it? Clue? I forgot. Yeah, bro. He's been in the music industry forever, bro. Like,
I think I would put him on.
He's still the only drug dealing rapper like who can like still rap.
You know, he's not dealing no more.
He doesn't have to, but like it's just hard, bro.
I think so. It's
you cannot be.
I don't know if the camera can see, but it's broken up. There's 2 columns, 1 through 25, 26 through 50. I'd put him on the left. I would put Pusha on the top 25. But 13 is really high for me. Also, Lupe Fiasco at 20th. No,
Lupe Fiasco is not even on the list, bro.
No, he's not on the list.
Yeah, kick push. That's it.
He's not on the list, bro. Also, J. Cole he's 19th here, and no.
I think that's fair. It's not the worst.
Here's my thing with Cole. He's one of the best storytellers in rap I've ever heard, ever.
Yeah. Forest Hills Drive.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that can out-rap him.
Forest Hills Drive.
A lot. He does have a classic, though. I'll give you that.
He has like 3
Forest Hills Drive is a classic. And
he has 3 classics.
What was the one before that? Was it called Power Trip? I know Power Trip was on there.
Let me not mess up these names. He has 3 classics though. He has the song Illuminati, whatever project that is.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
That was before, right? That was before Forest Hills?
Yeah, the song he has with Rihanna. His first major. Oh, I'll find it.
I don't think I know that one. Friday Night Lights. That's probably a classic project.
Let me break down because he has some classics, bro.
Yeah, I think that's one.
All right, Forest Hills Drive is a classic. Born Sinner.
That was the one before, right?
Yeah, that's one before. Okay, yeah, classic.
That's probably a classic.
Cold World.
Is Born Sinner a classic?
Does he not have all fucking jams on that, bro?
What's on that album? I know Power Trip's on there, but that's a radio tune.
Bro, are you serious? All right, let me read that off. Illuminati, Power Trip, Land of the Stakes, More Money, Trouble, Runaway, Rich Niggas, She Knows, Chaining Day, Crooked Smile.
I don't know. I just like I let Nas I try down. To be careful when I say something's a classic. I guess I'd probably put that up there.
All right,
it's close. Debatable. If it's I was gonna say if it's not a classic,
we all can agree that Forest Hills Drive.
Forest Hills is
a classic.
Yeah,
but like the other stuff, maybe not. Okay.
Friday Night Lights. That's a mixtape, but that's probably a classic for me.
Yeah,
that was my first introduction to him.
But I think 19 is fair.
Top 20.
I think he's top 20.
I just feel like a lot of people can out-rap him. He's very talented. Storytelling. I don't know if a lot of people could tell a story better than him.
Well, this is interesting about the list because like is the list?
Yeah, it's all about what you're talking about.
Yeah, is it a group? I'm guessing the list.
It says greatest rappers, so to me that's talking about skill.
To me, that's talking about just like the whole thing. Because if Joe Budden is 3, like,
bro, the only way Joe Budden makes the top 50 is if you're talking about or a top 5 is if you're talking about skill.
Who's the number 1 on that list?
Jay. And they have Nas at number 2. I didn't even like think about that. To me, here's my thing about Nas.
Who made the list?
I don't some hip hop podcast. I haven't heard of them. It makes me want to listen. I would love to hear their explanations on this shit. So here's my thing about Nas. In my opinion, Nas is one of the best rappers ever.
Yeah.
But
not number 2, bro.
He's got too many whack projects.
Yeah.
To put him at number 2.
What do you thought about Lost Tapes?
The most recent one? Yeah. I loved it.
Oh, I asked you about that already.
Yeah, we talked about that. But I think he is a top 10, but he's not number 2.
Yeah.
He's not better than Black Thought.
He's really not. And I think a lot of people agree that Jay's number 1.
I think yeah.
You can't even argue that.
I think the days of everyone saying Biggie and Pac are the best have kind of moved on.
I think Jay...
Because I think, and this is like unfortunate for them, they just don't have enough albums, enough music.
Exactly.
Right? But I think for the most part, you have to recognize them as top 10 guys.
Yeah. And this is why...
But Jay-Z's definitely the best.
And this is why I don't hold M in a high regard, because him and Jay are similar. They're around the same era a little bit. And M couldn't keep up. And there's like...
But could he... I don't think... I feel like up. Technically, M could probably out-rap Jay.
No.
But Jay just makes better songs.
He can out-rap Jay.
You don't think so?
No. Are they going for punchlines and bars?
Like, if they were going to have a beef, you'd put your money on Jay?
Yeah.
For sure?
Jay. 100%.
I don't know. That'd be tough. If my life was on the line...
Who won, M or MGK, bro?
Depends on who you ask.
Okay.
MGK had a better song. In my opinion, M had better bars.
He let MJ piece him out.
Here's my thing.
And you're finished, guys.
In my opinion, Eminem won.
Most Def can out-rap M, bro.
Nah.
Rhapsody can out-rap. You know who Rhapsody, the girl?
Yeah, Rhapsody's not on this list.
She's not?
No. Or Lauryn Hill. I'm actually glad you brought that up. Lauryn Hill and Rhapsody both didn't make this list.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's just dudes on that list?
Just dudes, yeah. There's no girls.
Awkward.
What did you just say, though? It had me thinking. What did you say?
I was like, Rhapsody could out-rap M.
Before that. Oh, MGK versus M. Here's my thing.
Slapped him in front of everybody. He walked away.
The fact that it's even debatable is embarrassing for Eminem.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because in my opinion, Eminem won, but I have to think about it, right? And the fact that I even have to think about it, that's embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And someone like me who doesn't like MGK that much.
I don't like either of them dudes.
Right?
But I heard that, I was like, oh shit,
MGK's
dope.
Like, I really don't like MGK. Like, I like M. Like, I like who he is. I just think his music is just trash.
Yeah.
But, like, I like who he is and what he stands for. Like,
but MGK's corny.
MGK's just like, what are you trying to do, bro? Yeah. Like, I don't really get your vibe.
Back in the day, he was dope. Wild Boy with Waka Flocka. Ooh.
Bro, all right.
But now he's doing like...
Bro, how is he still famous, bro?
Because of this. Because of him going at M.
Is that the only reason why?
So, all right. So, let's think about it. So, Wild Boy happened probably 8 years ago. Yeah. The song with Waka. That song's a banger. Do you like that song?
So, question. 2 questions before you answer. Okay, first question is, like, how is he still famous? And part 2 of this question, is this what white privilege really is? Boom.
Okay. We'll get to those. I'll answer those after. So, Wild Boy came out. That was a banger. Yeah. In my opinion. And then he had From the Land or whatever. Like, bitch, I'm from the land till I die. Till I die. You never heard that song?
I heard that one.
That song's hot. That song's got like 100 million. And then he had a song, Young Man with Chief Keef. Did you ever hear that?
No.
Like, young man. All my youngins in this bitch. It's like something like that. Catchy hook. Chief Keef kind of goes off. But, so I think he's been living off these singles for time. He had a big song with Camila Cabello, I think is her name. Okay. So it was like a pop hit. And then he goes at M. And now he's like skyrocketed. He's skyrocketed because that song's got like 200 million plays, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm now looking at his music. His top song is Candy with Trippie Redd. Haven't heard it.
That's a new song. That song's ass.
Is it really?
Like actually ass. Yeah.
I was like, how's that his top song? His second top song is Rap Devil.
Shout out to M.
Shout out to M.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is he popular? That's why.
His third song is Home from Bright. The movie Bright.
It's a good movie though.
It really is.
Big shout out Will Smith.
Fifth song is Till I Die.
Bitch, I'm from the land till I die. Yeah. Oh, that song is hard. That's an old song though.
I haven't heard it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's lived off these singles.
It's 2015, dog.
You should hear that beat though. Like, you know, if someone's on a beat like that.
That's almost 5 years ago he dropped this.
That's what I'm saying. He's lived off singles.
Is it so like? Is this because of the color of your skin?
You can't argue that, bro. Like, that's on every gym playlist ever. So here's my thing about him, right? You live off these singles, And I want to kind of argue that it's white privilege because he's not even that successful for real.
He really isn't. So how's he still famous? How's he getting invited?
I just think it's a mixture of.
How's he getting invited to Met Galas? How is it all these parties? Like who? Oh, he signed a Diddy, yo.
He is signed.
I totally forgot.
He's on Bad Boy Records.
That's why.
Yep. I mean that's it.
Then he has French Montana.
So here's the thing: is like you live off these singles, and then you get the pop hit, like he did a hit with that Camila Cabello girl. Yeah. And then you go at M. And here's the thing about going at M, and this is why I don't know. I don't think MGK is this smart, in my opinion. No offense, but you go at someone who has the exact same fan base as you, right?
To kind of steal it and get
like MGK fans. And Eminem probably have the exact same fan base.
Yeah, the same kind of person like something.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why like going at him was so smart. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that he even made it debatable with Eminem is crazy. So that kind of like put him up. Yeah. So, and I'm not gonna lie, like after that beef happened, he dropped a project like 2 weeks later, and I checked for it because I was kind of up on it, and
wasn't that good?
No. But I mean, at the end of the day, MGK's not that good of a rapper. He just had a good moment. He had a great moment, actually.
Yeah.
He had a great moment.
He had 3 good songs.
Yeah. Doesn't that suck to look back on?
3, and like not to diminish it. 3 really. We're talking about songs.
Yeah, 3 great songs.
Songs that like touched the world.
Rap Devil was a culture thing. Wild Boy was a culture thing.
Yeah.
And then that Till I Die song
sounds like it was a banger. So like,
yeah.
I mean, that's a. I mean, I'd be. That's
hey,
dope.
It's hard to make 3 good songs, you know. Congrats. But like, you know, whatever. Anyway, how do we even get there? Notable leave-offs. KRS-One didn't make the list, which I think is insane.
Interesting.
And there was someone else. I don't remember.
Is LL Cool J on that list?
Who?
LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Yep. Ice Cube is 39, which is insane. Yeah. He is definitely a top 15 guy.
That's interesting.
People don't give Ice Cube the credit.
Yeah, they don't.
Because we only know him for movies our age.
Yeah.
But like
you know, he wrote all of
He wrote everything for them motherfuckers. And who else? Lil Wayne was 37. He's not that low. Lil Wayne's top 20 for me.
I feel bad for him. He fell off, bro.
Yeah. He definitely did. He had a bunch but I think
big
the fact like of what happened with Birdman like gave me a pass for him. It's like, oh, these albums were whack because of Birdman. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's that much, but I think what was the one that came out recently?
That was the last one he dropped. It was Carter 8,
Carter's
9, 5.
Whatever the project he dropped last year. I actually really enjoyed it.
You did?
Yeah.
His latest one?
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it.
I didn't like it that much.
No?
And I almost felt, in that moment, I felt so bad for Baby. So I was like, yo, he probably tried to tell Lil Wayne, bro. He probably tried to tell him, like...
This is why he didn't want you to drop? Bro. Because that shit was ass.
That shit was ass, bro.
I enjoyed it.
Like,
I don't go back to it,
bro,
though.
That shit was so bad,
I don't go back to it.
Sam, that shit was so bad.
I don't think it was bad, bro. I'd have to listen to it again. I enjoyed it.
For Lil Wayne, at that point in his career, that's what he dropped?
Yeah, especially because it was that, like, everyone was checking for it.
Yeah, mind you, before that...
But he did have the song with Swizz, and that was a hit. And the whole thing with Kendrick, that was a hit. Yeah, I mean, that's not a hit, but it was a dope
remember
song.
The last thing he dropped, it was 2013, I'm Not a Human Being 2.
Trash Can.
Really?
Yeah. Is that the one with the butterfly? Is that the red butterfly cover?
Yeah.
Trash Can.
You don't like Gunwalk?
That song, that is literally it.
Okay.
Literally.
But okay, the Carter 4, what do you think about that?
I mean, bro, you're talking about the Carters. Those are all classics.
Okay, so for me, it's like you go from that and you give me this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Birdman might have been...
You know what? You know why I was disappointed? He dropped the No Ceilings mixtapes. Was it No Ceilings 2? Like 2 years ago, maybe? And I love those. Like, I actually love those. For real. That was, like, the whole mixtape is just remixes. And I loved it, actually.
And now he's stuck.
And then he dropped, like, the Carter, and I was like... I know I didn't like it as much as those mixtapes, but I do remember liking it, actually.
Now he's stuck touring, trying to make a little money here and there.
You see who he was touring with? Fall Out Boy.
That's crazy. I think it's smart.
No. Blink-182.
Blink-182, I think that's smart. But
is it, though?
Yeah, because, like... All right, bro, he has 10 million followers, and he, like... Look at us just going hating on Lil Tunchi. But, like, he's getting, like, 100,000 likes. That's still a lot. But, like...
I mean, we're not about to judge a man's rap ability on their Instagram clout.
But I'm saying, like, how far did he fall off, though, for real? Like, does he still have...
I don't know, but I mean, like, if you see a song featuring Lil Wayne, are you going to listen to it? I feel like I would listen to it every time.
Really?
Yeah. Like, if I was looking at the hottest tracks of the month or whatever, and one of them's got Lil Wayne on it, I'm checking it.
I'm not.
You're not? Okay, maybe I just like Lil Wayne more than you, for real.
I used to love Lil Wayne, bro. I
still love him.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just like this.
What is I think.
What's your favorite rappers doing, bro?
I'm gonna chill out. That is corny though. He's got a Walmart ad on his gram.
Yes.
He's dropping liquor at Walmart.
Yes. Come on,
bro.
That's what I'm talking about. That's your boy.
Easy. He also.
That's your boy though.
He's got a clothing line with American Eagle, bro.
He's getting the money though.
Young Money's with American Eagle. 50 Cent is on this list.
Wait 1 second. Go back to Lil Wayne for a second. Right. I give him so much respect and love because, like, without Lil Wayne, there's a lot of people.
Rap scene's completely different.
Completely different. So, like, you could not discredit.
That's why, in my opinion, he's top 20.
Right. So, like, I give him that. Like, love over his recent stuff. He's not, and I get it because the stuff with Baby is probably a different headspace and. Like, he's not producing the music that I want.
Is that his fault, though, that he set the bar too high? You know?
It's hard, bro.
Like, is it his fault that he set the bar so high for himself that he can't hit it anymore?
The only person that has ever been consistent with hits is Drake.
I was going to say. I knew it was a 5-letter word about to come out your mouth. Drake.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake could.
So, all right. So, Drake's 23rd on this list.
That's funny.
Is Drake on your top 50?
I wanted Drake.
Is Drake on your top 50?
Yeah, 100%.
Is he?
Yeah, and it's funny they put in number 23. That's hilarious. Jordan?
That is funny, though.
That's such a jab. That's so funny they put him at number 23.
Look.
I wonder if Drake made that list.
Drake's an incredible rapper. The best rap song maker of all time. No argument.
Yeah. The best pop writer.
Here's two reasons why I wouldn't put Drake on my top 50. One, ghostwriters.
Alleged,
bro. You heard those reference tracks.
Where's Quinn at?
But here's the thing is, bro.
Where's Quinn at?
Here's the thing.
Where is Quinn at?
Hang on, bro. Unfortunately, 2 songs were actually, like, for sure you used a ghostwriter. And unfortunately, that paints a blanket on your whole career. Because now I don't know.
No, we do know.
Did you write those freestyles? Did you write these songs? Are you doing this? Or is someone doing it for you? So he's not on my top 50.
Okay.
And the other thing is, I think I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Because it would take too much work. But I think I could write a list of 50 people that can rap better than Drake can. Honestly.
I don't know, bro. Like,
if you're asking me the top 50 most important rappers,
yeah,
of course.
All right, so
he's on the top 10 of that list.
Let me.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me argue with you.
That was my piece. That's my piece.
Let me argue with you real quick. So this is my point. I think he's on the list because Mans can actually rap, but he actually also knows how to make good music. Yeah. Like, a lot of rappers can't make good music. He understands the business. He understands, like,
of course,
he has to make hit songs. Now, second part, right? The ghostwriter thing. To me, let's say he does have the ghostwriter. Let's say it's proven fact he uses ghostwriters. He's a fraud, the whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. Still makes the ghostwriter... Wait, I'm not done. Wait.
All right, go ahead.
You heard the Quentin track.
Yeah, it's not as hot as the Drake version. Of course not. Of course not.
So wait, come on now, bro. But, of course what?
But you can't put him on a top 50 for that?
You can.
No.
Yes, you can, bro.
Look,
all right,
Drake deserves to be on every type of most talented rapper of all time list, right? Every top 5 of most talent ever.
Okay.
But you can't make a top 50 if I don't know if you wrote those raps. I know that Drake can rap, but I don't know if he wrote the rap.
Okay, that's all his songs, bro, he at least has one song that he made. At least
for sure, but like I think of the times that I've heard Drake rap, and it's probably less than 10.
And it's crazy stuff.
Because all the other songs are the pop
one-liners.
Right? Like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Did you write those? That's why he
did, though.
Bro, I just feel like, look, unfortunately, because of that, he can't be on my top 50. You can't be.
I don't know.
But
yeah, put some respect on his name.
The minute we change the list to most talented, he's top 5.
But isn't the best part of being the greatest?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
How can you be?
Because to me,
how can you be the greatest and not be talented, yo?
No, that's not what I'm saying. There's a reason. If there was no ghostwriting allegations, you'd probably be on my top 50 greatest. I'm gonna be honest. But because of the ghostwriting thing, you can't be up there, bro. You can't. You can't unless you want to put Drake / Quentin Miller.
Why you Drake that, bro?
My bad. Nah, but like honestly, that's it.
And I disagree, bro.
And I'll put it this way: Drake.
OVO, bro.
OVO, bro.
OVO, bro.
Nah, all right. Look, Drake is the best song maker in hip hop ever, and I'll put him over Jay, and I'll put him over M, and I'll put him over. Shit, that's about it.
I never heard Drake on a song where someone out-rapped him. Have you?
On his own song? Or even when he's featured?
When he's featured. He gives him the bars and he gives the hook. You heard that Rick Ross song? Whose song was it?
It was Drake's song. Yeah. But Rick did kill it, though.
Rick did have bars. But,
No, you're right, though. And Drake went
first. Is that a Chris Brown song?
And Drake went first.
Is that a Chris Brown song or a Drake song? You tell me. Yeah,
I hear you. That's why
greatest, bro.
It depends on what you're grading on.
I'm grading on the whole thing. He's on that list.
So you don't carry as much weight on. What happens if you find out Jay-Z had a ghostwriter?
Ooh,
that's what I'm saying. For real.
Yeah, bro. Is Jay-Z?
That doesn't discredit anything.
Is Jay-Z?
No, bro. No.
Because what? Is because
that discredits everything. Everything he's talking about.
But remember, we're talking about the greatest. The greatest means not just our rap ability. Because, we're just, shit, Tech 9. There's a lot of rappers who cannot rap a lot of these rappers.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
we're talking about impact.
But that's why, there's not every rapper is on there.
Well, we're talking about everything, though.
If you're just talking about, if you're making a list of impact, then obviously Drake's up there. But then at the same time... All right, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
All right, Jay, right?
Yeah.
Let's say he has Ghostwriter, right? Jay-Z is basically the Jesus of rap music.
For real.
Everyone copies his blueprint.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
He's forever. You cannot not have him part of being the either number 1 or 2 spot. Because without Jay-Z, rap wouldn't be where it's at today.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why if you use ghostwriters, all right, he uses ghostwriters, bro.
See, I just can't accept it like that. And maybe it's honestly just because.
And maybe I'm just saying it because I like Drake. So if Jay used ghostwriter, yeah, Jay did it too. We all know Jay never does. He always came from the dome.
What happens if it comes out that Eminem writes Jay-Z's raps? Then what?
Well, we clearly know what we got to do.
Because there's a reason why Dr. Dre's not on the list, and there's a reason why Eazy-E's not on the list.
Well, Dr. Dre was more producer, right?
Yeah, but he didn't write his raps, and Eazy-E didn't write his raps.
Yeah.
Not saying that those dudes would have made a top 50, because they weren't even that good.
Yeah.
But they're not on the list.
Yeah.
Because Cube wrote your raps. And Eminem wrote Dre's raps.
I don't...
You know?
I don't think that's not the reason why they're not on there, bro.
I mean, they're not good enough to be on the list anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like and here's the other thing, is that, to me at least, Drake is the first one of this level to have the ghostwriting thing. Yeah. So everyone hopped on him because we had never heard of it before.
Yeah, there's not people be like, oh yeah, bro. He's
but if it was a normal thing, it'd be completely different.
It is a normal thing. That's the thing. There's people
who knows that.
But wait. There's people who write music and give it to artists. Beyonce has never has never. It's
different in rap, bro. It's
Cardi
different
B
in rap.
has never wrote a rap song.
Look, I am all for.
Cardi B has never wrote a rap song.
Hang on. I am all for you getting a ghostwriter for a hook. All for it. That doesn't matter.
When it comes to bars, you need to.
But if you're getting a ghostwriter for the verse, I got a problem with that.
So, which I can see.
Because not every rapper can write a hook.
And which I agree. For the most part. Try on being authentic and being a real, artist. Mm-hmm. You put your name on something, I feel like you should, create it. But, I do get the minute situations where it's
bro, what?
You know?
Look, unfortunately, here's the problem,
because technically, then
Drake got Energy. Energy was the reference track. I don't remember the other song, right? But they were both radio hits. It wasn't It wasn't like 4 p.m. in Calabasas. It wasn't the raps. But because
all y'all self-promoters are janky. We established like the Yankees, the whole fucking game thinks.
Did he write that though? That's what I'm saying. Is now I don't know.
Well, who did though?
Now I don't know.
Is 40 writing raps for Drake?
He was signed to Lil Wayne's label. In prime time, Lil Wayne. Was Lil Wayne writing your raps?
No.
Because you were the good-looking, light-skinned Don who could sing.
I think he was writing Lil Wayne raps. Drake has writing credits, bro. He wrote for T.I. here for a lot of people, bro.
All right. Let's put it this way. You're about to make a lot of people mad. Here we go. Is Drake a better? Yeah, because I'm gonna ask you a question. I know your answer. Is Drake a better rapper than Lil Wayne? Is he? I need to hear you say it because I know what you know, or I know what you're gonna say. Is Drake a better rapper than Lil Wayne?
That's hilarious.
Say it on the cam, bro. Say it in the fucking camera.
You say you know what I'm gonna say.
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah, you're gonna say Drake's better than Lil Wayne. Say it.
Wait. Yo,
fucking say it.
Actually, let me think for a second. It's actually a hard.
Better rapper. I'm not talking about more talented. I'm not talking about greater.
Okay, you're talking about just
better,
just raps.
Better. Yes.
Well, Lil Wayne has more rap songs than Drake does.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, we're on Sway in the morning. They're both about to freestyle. Who you betting is coming harder?
Drake. 100%.
What?
Drake. 100%.
See that? We disagree. I think that's the problem. We disagree on too many rappers, bro. We disagree.
Brother, that's the problem.
I got Lil Wayne over Drake every time.
Over for a freestyle?
Yeah, 100%.
Have you seen Lil Wayne freestyle?
Actually, no. I don't think. But I mean, like freestyle in the.
They both had bars ready.
Like you got this shit ready to go, yeah.
They both had bar. Okay, so now
like this is a flex freestyle, yeah.
So they're both on flex. They're about to
both
freestyle.
on flex, same beat. Who do you think's coming harder? Pause.
Drake.
For real?
Drake, yeah.
Wow.
Lil Wayne GOAT level, bro. Like, but
you think Drake's more GOAT level? Higher GOAT level?
A little bit.
Man.
All right, let me use.
We'll do a poll on the ground.
Let me use this thing for you so you can understand what Drake did. Drake signed to a multi-level marketing company, right? Lil Wayne was his up, right? The guy who signed him. Drake did the impossible. He they'd be like, if you do enough, you can be bigger than me one day. Like you can like make more money than me. Drake did that. Drake took up Drake.
Yeah.
The guy, remember, he's in a pyramid scheme, so they signed everybody up. And there's no way you can beat the guy on top of you. But Drake figured out a way to get
because he joined a different company.
He eclipsed Lil Wayne, bro.
He joined a different company. Nah.
Come on, bro. Think about it.
I just at the end.
You think Baby tried that shit with Drake? No. So who's the real boss? Like, come on.
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I'd be interested to see what the people would say.
Now, Millie, John, like there's so many songs that
every Carter mixtape, besides the most recent one. No ceilings.
Okay, but like, and I think I look at things differently too. So like, worst case scenario, you're on a stranded island. You only have one artist to listen to, all their body of work. Mm-hmm. Lil Wayne or Drake.
Drake. But that's a different conversation.
I think that's answers everything.
Because that's like,
if Drake's better, then Drake's better
here's
today,
the thing, bro.
If Drake's better in that situation, he's better in
here's
every
the thing,
situation.
Bro. There's a difference between better artist and better rapper.
But he's both. He's a better artist and he's a better rapper. Lil Wayne, you can't say he's not.
I think Wayne's a better rapper. Drake's a better artist, and that's saying a lot because Lil Wayne is not a bad artist.
He's really not
by any means. He's a great artist.
I'm not trying to demean Lil Wayne because he's low key the GOAT.
One of them.
Like without him,
I put him on my Mount Rushmore.
Without him, we won't have all these littles.
No,
hands down. And the auto-tune, well, T-Pain, but like the rapping with auto-tune, and then like
the funny punchlines, the one-liners, like that's all Lil Wayne. Shit. That's all Lil Wayne. Up until Wayne came around, everyone had like verses that were telling stories, and the whole thing was like a scheme. And Lil Wayne came around, and it was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna be a punchline rapper, and that's what y'all gonna like.
Pause, bro.
You know?
Pause. You're right. I concede.
What? Say it.
Lil Wayne
is a better rapper than Drake.
I forgot.
Episode 11. Catch y'all next week.
I forgot.
He changed.
How quickly they forget.
He changed the dynamic of rap, bro.
How quickly they forget. Lil Wayne, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I also forgot
Think
about
Tyga. All of rap right now,
Nicki Minaj. That was all Lil Wayne.
It goes deeper than that. Everybody right now. Besides like Kendrick
but
and
just
Cole,
those.
no one else is having.
But just those. Drake and Nicki Minaj, verses. You can shut up.
Yeah,
after that.
Literally.
Not saying you, but like, if I was him, like,
yeah.
bro, Drake and Nicki Minaj. And outside of that, go what you're saying, his influence to like all these little other rappers.
No one does whole song or whole verse schemes anymore because of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Because Lil Wayne was like, I'm going to take that whole idea and I'm doing 2-bar schemes. 2-bar punchlines.
Boom, boom.
And that's it. And he then invented modern rap, bro.
He really
literally.
Did. He literally
it's
did.
like old school rap, and then Jay-Z invented like 2000s.
Yeah.
Or like 90s, 2000s.
Curated it.
That.
Then he handed the
and
torch.
then Lil Wayne invented everything else. Literally.
But you also have to give a lot of credit to Kanye too.
Do you?
Yeah, bro. Producing wise?
Yeah. Producing, oh yeah, for sure.
And music wise?
Jay-Z or Kanye changed.
You cannot say Yeezus was off.
Beats. I don't know. Is Kanye on your Mount Rushmore of hip hop? So I don't think anyone can argue with like Jay-Z has to be on there. Jay-Z. Lil Wayne has to be on there. In my opinion.
Well, yeah, with your reasoning, you're right.
Yeah.
So those two are taken.
So those two, we've had this conversation before. Let's do it again. Does Kanye make the Mount Rushmore?
He does.
Does he have that much influence?
Didn't he produce the Black Album?
Probably. But that's different though.
You can't do that and not be on the Mount Rushmore.
Production-wise, he's absolutely incredible.
Okay. College Dropout, bro.
Classic.
808s and Heartbreak.
Another classic. Underrated classic. Yeah, but like, did Kanye change rap though? That's what I mean.
Yeah, 100%. His influence is crazy, bro. Gold digger, bro.
When did Kanye and Lil Wayne run at the same time?
Yeah, they're going hard at the same time, bro.
So maybe I'm giving too much credit to Wayne.
Yeah, Kanye.
Maybe Kanye deserves a chunk of that.
He does. He does. Yeah. Like to this day, his influence.
To this day. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Okay. So then
Kanye made the oldest beat. Listen, Kanye made the oldest beat when he made College Dropout.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
He sat on that beat.
That song would have flopped back then, bro. That song would have flopped.
Yeah. He sat on that beat. He waited. Yeah. He knew when the right time was.
That's smart. That's crazy. All right. So old school rap, and then Jay-Z introduced like swag rap, right? Like stunting, all that shit. Show off rap. I don't know like what you want to call it. Show off rap.
The big chains. We really getting money.
Yeah. Business rap. I don't know. I don't know what name to put on Jay-Z's era, or like
this is 2000s.
The shift.
The 90s and
he just invented. 2000s. He just did 2000s rap. Whatever.
Well, he's more 90s and 2000s, but like.
And then he passed it to Lil Wayne and Kanye.
Cause 2000, yeah. That's crazy.
Who's next?
On like Mount Rushmore. So you have 3 people.
Yeah. Chief Keef. Low
Chief
key,
Keef
we're being honest, Chief Keef
for the new generation
had more impact than most rappers ever have.
You gotta put Chief because like drill music.
He invented drill music,
like he kind of.
And then because of drill music, now we got people like Roddy Ricch rapping about like rapping about the streets. That's from Keef.
And I don't like it's just.
Yeah, and finally, Rich is a classic, bro.
So
that's on my top 10 favorite albums ever.
All right, so there's one more. On the Mount Rushmore.
That's so funny. Yo, if we told this to like an old head, like, yo, we got Chief Keef on the Mount Rushmore. They'd be like, you don't shut the I'm gonna clip this and send it to some old heads. Let's see what they say.
Chief Keef's on Mount Rushmore, bro.
He's got to be on the Mount Rushmore, bro.
All right, so who's the last person, though, yo?
I don't know. I feel like we have to go back, like Rakim or someone like that. Like
Drake.
I don't think Drake had impact like that because I don't think anybody can do it.
Drake's Obama, bro. Chill.
I don't think Drake can, or no one. I don't think anyone can do what Drake has done.
Yeah, so he's on Mount Rushmore, bro.
Nah, that's not what a Mount Rushmore is, bro. It's talking about influence. I don't think Drake has changed the way music sounds because no one can do what Drake does.
If Drake wasn't singing and rapping at the same time, that's all everyone does. Everyone sings their own hooks now. Drake single-handedly.
But like Lauryn Hill was doing that shit in the 80s and 90s though.
Yeah, but she's definitely more singing than rapping, bro. She's definitely more singer who could rap.
Yeah.
Drake has
she couldn't rap as much as
ended the R&B feature. Like Drake has ended that era.
Okay. Damn, bro, this is such a
But London sounds he stole, right? He didn't create them, but he brought them over. Mm-hmm. Jamaican sounds, African, Spanish, like he's influenced.
So has he influenced, or has he just been open about his influences?
I think Michael Jackson didn't invent the moonwalk. Like it's like things like that. Like you hear things.
Who makes it popular?
Who makes it popular?
Yeah.
Like, so like to me, like he's on the list just because it's fucking Drake, bro. 10 years, he hasn't taken L yet.
Not one bad album.
Not one bad album. Like you can't do that and not be on Mount Rushmore.
I think the only album that you could say was like below, or I don't know. Would you say like universally, if you're reading This Is Too Late, is his worst album? Like I think everyone would agree with that.
Well, was that like a mixtape though?
Yeah. I mean, it just depends if you put mixtapes in albums.
I really like that one though.
But I would say it's his worst.
Like
for sure. Yeah. I'd probably say that with confidence.
What's his first album?
Wasn't it How About Now? No, that was dumb. Hang on.
That was into the care package.
Is the one he just released, or like he just opened up to Apple Music?
Oh, you think that's his worst thing?
No, that was the first one, wasn't it?
No, that was just all his songs from that. Like
no, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, So Far Gone.
Thank Me Later. Yeah, So Far Gone. There it is.
So Far Gone was good, but
wasn't that his first one?
Thank Me Later has like a couple songs on there, but I didn't like Thank Me Later that much. But it's also mixtape.
Is it? Okay. So do you put mixtapes, albums in different categories? I do too. I'm just wondering. First album was Thank Me Later.
Yeah.
Is that on? Do I have that on my phone? Let me read the track list.
You remember some of the songs. Well, the first thing he dropped was So Far Gone, bro. Which I think was hard. I was like introduction to Drake.
I'm talking about albums though.
But okay. So then Thank Me Later is not there. Thank Me Later is also a mixtape.
What's on Thank Me Later? Is it? Because it's on this list as an album. Under Cash Money.
No, it's a mixtape though. Oh no, is it?
Yeah, no, that was his debut. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
because it says debut, 2010 and then Take Care was 2011.
Yeah, this was his day. This is debut.
So what's on here? Over, shit, classic.
Yeah.
Find Your Love, classic. Is it?
Miss Me.
I don't remember.
Miss Me. That all right.
I don't know if Thank Me Now is a good song too.
Maybe Fancy, but it was kind of repetitive.
Yeah, actually, Thank Me Later is probably his worst. Which I mean, it's your debut project. It's probably gonna be your worst.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that it's bad though. And then Take Care. Yeah.
And Take Care is like, oh, bro.
Do you think he'll ever top Take Care?
No.
I don't think so.
Bro, that just has too many memories tied to it.
Yeah, 100%. 2011, bro. That's like
2011. That was
that freshman year? I think that was. I graduated in 15. Yeah, that was freshman year of high school for me.
My sophomore.
I got way too many memories attached to this project.
Nothing was the same.
Hell yeah, YFR.
That was
or HYFR, whatever.
That's crazy. So I didn't really become a Drake fan in 2013 because nothing was the same. Is what made me a Drake fan, and actually Jay-Z made me a Drake fan.
Yep, nothing was the same was the album. I was like, all right, yeah, this dude.
Yeah, then he dropped One of the Time to Be Alive right after that, and then he dropped Views. And then he dropped More Life, bro. Year after year. Wait.
Is Scorpion his worst project?
No, Scorpion's hard, bro. A-side, B-side, bro. Come on, now, G.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's just that goes to say that Drake doesn't have a bad project. Another week, another conversation about Drake.
Sorry.
It's all good. That's what we do, bro.
I'm just gonna manifest Drake to come to Grand Rapids and hang out with him.
Think he ever would? Is he too big for the Van Andel?
Probably.
Yeah.
But I think if he has homies here, he'll come.
3 minutes. Before we wrap it up, you want to give a little promo for your event this week? Weekend?
Oh, yeah. So this week we have
Saturday?
2 events. Sunday, Irie Studios with Mondo. Come through and check that out. He's doing a stripped down version of his latest project, Impala.
Big shouts to Mondo.
Also, Noor is doing an event at the Gram. He's hosting the first Midwest fashion show, which will lead into Midwest Fashion Week. He's doing big things. And I'm the host for all that.
If you want to see Vince do his thing.
Let me do my thing. Pull
If you are into fashion and you want to see what fashion is in Grand Rapids, definitely go check that out. Yeah. Definitely. Big shout out to Nor. Lil homie.
Yeah, little homie.
Lil homie. Also, if you like entrepreneurs, you want to go support that as well. Yeah. It's going to be music. Good
vibes, good people.
Good vibes, good clothes, for sure. All right. I've seen some of the stuff that's going to be up there. It's going to be dope.
It's going to be legendary, yo.
Big shout out to Nor. We'll get Nor on. We should do like an event recap with Nor. He'd be a good one to come on here.
He would be a good one. Yeah. Young legend.
Yeah.
All right.
Episode 11. Peace.